In this demonstration, I'm going to use a SUNBA camera. It's called the P636 5 megapixels 36 times optical zoom. Instead of me clicking the demo right here, I'm going to go ahead and just, I already got the page loaded up. And you can see the model here, and you can download it through the browser. I don't like using that because it's extremely slow. What I'm going to be using, if we go to the download section here, we got this option called the guard station. I'm going to be using that. It's going to be a lot quicker. I got some images loaded up. This is from the browser right here. We have the mainstream that goes up and down. These are my settings. Okay, this is top quality. Then we got the substream, second quality, and third, the lowest quality. Okay, and we also got this option for, you know, you can do your adjustments here. So with that said, we're going to go ahead and load this up, and we're going to go through the device manager. Okay, if we already have our camera set up, I'm not going to show you. This is to access the web. We're not going to use that because it's a little laggy. So if I select here, then you'll see the image right here. We can do our adjustments here. Then if we go to the encoding, this is the exact same thing I showed you on the web browser. We got the main, sub, and third. Okay, with that said, we're going to close this back out. We're going to go to the control panel, and we're going to add a camera right here. All right. Now, if you don't have 4 panes, you're going to need to switch this over to the view the panes and put 4 on here. All right, we're going to select the top one, and if you don't see your camera, select the camera icon. Okay, so I'm going to right click this one, and I'm going to call this my main. This is going to be my top quality. Click this one over here, right click the camera, and we're going to call this the second sub one. Is going to be second. And if you hover over the bottom corner, you'll see it say sub, and this one will say main. And we're going to select this one here, and we're going to go ahead and call this the third one. Now, anytime that I put my cursor on any of these, okay, I can move the camera, but it's going to move all 3 at these once, and it's going to cause a lot of lagginess. So we don't want that to happen. So we're going to double click here on our good ones, and I'm going to show you the right way and the wrong way. Most of the times people want to move the camera when they see it's best quality. So if I move it to the right, all right, it got really jumpy, and it's especially on this rock, it's real shiny, and it's taking a long time to self-focus it. You probably won't see in the video, but it's sitting there, and it's sitting there, and it's sitting there, and it's sitting there. If I was to check one of my presets, and we go to the center, then we're going to press go to, all right, like that, and then it's doing the same thing. It's just taking forever. All right, I think it's best just to go ahead, and we're going to do it the right way. You can leave this sub one up, but I think it'd be best just to go ahead and knock that out. It's a preference all to you. So what we want to do, we're going to click on this one. We're not going to move it down here where we're seeing 2 of these at the same time. We're going to go ahead and, all right. Now if I go ahead and let's say I move it to the right here, you know, since it's low quality, you're not going to see any difference. So we double click this, then we're going to go ahead and select our good one. It's already in focus. It doesn't have time to. It's not going to sit there and wait forever for it. You know, sit there and self-focus itself. So double click this to go back. Remember, this is our third one here. If you don't like this where it's at, you can go ahead and exit out of that one, and we can bring this one over here. And we're going to go ahead and right click this one and turn it into the third one. So the best way to do this is double click your worst one, navigate where you want to go, stop, double click, click your best one right here, double click, and it's already updated. You might not see in the video, but it's extremely fast. And remember, like I said, and in some of your settings, the important things that you have these kind of settings. If I was to do any kind of update right here, let's turn it down real low. It's automatically going to it's automatically going to show in the live view. Okay. So I do this again. So see it just turned dark. So that's kind of how that works. Now we got all our settings. We go to the control panel, come over here and click Systems. Then we're going to come down here and do the maintenance. Then we're going to export our configurations. I believe this will save everything in all our cameras. I'm not 100% sure.